So Epcot was absolutely dead earlier today, and I show up, and both Discover and Create, looks like both lots are like super full. This is like a new development because about 45 minutes ago, before it started raining when I was leaving my house, this park was dead, and now it's not. What the heck, Epcot? Happy Monday, everyone, by the way. Happy Monday. It is September 2nd, also known as Labor Day. And man, oh man, this is a mess. Just a quick update. I believe they were down for weather because of that and other wonderful storm nonsense going around. So I believe this is them also just trying to like collect the pieces of the puzzle from when they just had everyone self-parking because there was a significant amount of lightning out, so they couldn't just be hanging out. So partially on me, not really on them, but it is currently about 3:30, so gotta get those Epcot After 4 pass people in. As far as the parking tram like drops you off, there's still rows of a maze and what's this journey that are like in front of there. That's not why it needs to occur all the way back here. Hopefully it turns out good. So rooting for you, Epcot parking lot, I really am. The construction also goes like all the way over there. There's so much. No. So this half of the entrance plaza area is behind a construction wall. This is where the old pylons for Leave a Legacy used to be. Now just kind of like this hollow shell of itself. It looks really cool at night because they kept these little footlights down here. So it just looks like this like monument to Epcot past. But now like more than 2/3 of the entrance is blocked up by construction wall, in addition to all the stuff going on at the parking lot. But oh, there's even a fence all the way up there. We'll go investigate that too. Wall over there for some sort of land clearing. Here's something that you don't see frequently. I don't really associate Space Force with downtime, but they're currently probably getting ready to evac if they're done with the whole queue. So pretty nifty. I may end up taking a ride on the monorail later because it looked like there was like an additional structure that was going up behind Guardian. So maybe we can investigate that too. Interesting. I don't fully recall what the ending plans for Spaceship Earth's refurb, plussing, whatever you want to call it, are, but I hope that like this building stays in some capacity because I like just walking by and you get this very distinct smell of just Spaceship Earth. It is interesting, all the flags are still up. If I recall correctly, during Irma and Matthew, these were some of the first things taken down. So it's interesting that they're waiting it out. Maybe because it's the last week this area is going to be in this shape, they're just trying to keep it up as long as possible. With that being said, this is going to all look very different very soon. I think Electric and Mouse Gear are staying for now, but Interventions, Fountain View, and Club Pool, they're all closing, I believe, on the 7th, so just a couple days from now. And the Fountain, of course. I don't know if it's just people clumping outside or if there's a line to get in or what, but personally, I'm going to miss Club Pool. I remember back when it was the ice station pool, and you had to go in through that giant icy area around the corner over here, I think. And then you went through this little pre-show, and then it dropped you off in that room. And we're also going to try to ignore these giant dark clouds. This whole area right here just opened up. I figured it was just closed because of the construction, but it makes sense that why it was closed for so long. But good to see all these booths are back. This is probably my favorite area of the Food and Wine Festival. This little, I don't know, this little walkway over here. As you can see, there is a significant amount of land clearing. All of those trees are just gone. They're getting ready. This is probably gonna be the first place to be fully set up. So it's coming quick. I can't wait personally. I am so excited for all these changes. I don't really know. I think there's speculation that this is where like the Moana thing is gonna go, but I have no idea. Either way, I'm hyped. Change is fun. So this is through the walkway by Mouse Gear, and there's just a lot of just construction benches everywhere. Some sort of land clearing is going on for something. There's the opposite side of that construction fence, and it's just, this whole area is just blocked off for whatever reason. You Here's that walkway between Test Track and Mission Space, and you see the giant space restaurant. I mean, no, it looks huge. I'm excited, I can't wait. Mission Space was its usual 10 and 15 minute wait. Keep going, guys, you guys got this. Then straight up ahead you have what is soon to be, I believe, the Q building for Guardians. And you can see it in the back over there. And a fence has actually gone up around the front of the play pavilion. And same deal as all the other fences. They usually have the green scrims on them, but they're all rolled up. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they're all currently rolled up in preparation for the hurricane. I have no desire to come here tomorrow, but I have a feeling that tomorrow the Test Track banners are going to be all rolled up and tied off somewhere else. To be honest, you got a pretty fresh paint coat, or the Experience Center, whatever, Epcot Preview Center, whatever they're going to call it. It looks nice. So we got a little bit different color in here. We got a blue over there, a pink, and I believe it should be, nope, just blue and pink. I think it's supposed to be the new Future World colors, but it looks like it's just those two. So if you look over there, you can kind of see some of the clearing work being done. It doesn't look like too much right now, just because it's a pretty flat surface over there. There's not much to be done, but it looks pretty cool over here with the color variants on the Odyssey. So pardon the really aggressive wind. Thanks, stupid hurricane, or this could just be Florida being Florida. But because of the Leave a Legacy overhaul, they didn't have a place to put these, I don't know, decorations, so they put them here, which is a pretty nice workaround, and they included some, like, here's a great spot for a photo. So just some context in between the two stores at the start of World Showcase. I feel like there wasn't any context to where exactly I am given, but now you know. So this is one spot a construction fence is still up, like the scrim and everything. I saw speculation on Twitter that it's going to be bathrooms. I haven't seen anything like official, or Disney hasn't released a statement about it, so I personally don't know. I would believe bathrooms. The current bathrooms that are right over there are kind of a pain and only have 2 or so stalls. So I could see the value to it. But yeah, that's just half. That's pretty much all the construction in World Showcase. We'll just kind of swing by France real quick to go see if there's anything new over at the Rat Ride, and then we'll scoot out. So O Canada closed a couple weeks ago, and it's currently the Appleseed Orchard for the food and wine. And then after this, they're going to prep it for the new film that's going in. I forget what it's called, but there's a new film going in there. But more importantly, there's a lot of construction going on the rocks. I'm not quite sure what it was for. It looks like some reshaping happened. It wasn't just a fresh coat of paint, which is got a nice cart going by us, which has me thinking it's a couple different options. Cart, but that's so loud. I wouldn't be surprised if they were building projector housing in here for the new nighttime show. But don't quote me on that, not 100% certain, just, my random guess as to why they would be redoing a massive rock structure like that. I don't know to what extent it was stripped, or if it could just be that they gave it a really nice gray base coat and they're just repainting the same thing over. So there's a lot of speculation that the Mary Poppins attraction is going to occupy the space in some capacity. I'm not really too sure. I think it's probably their easiest bet. I would say if not here, probably over by World Showplace. But either way, I'm excited. Can't wait to see it when it's done. Woo! It's getting real. I guess you can't really see Ratatouille too well from right here. That's okay. Well, God, the station is massive. It looks so good though. They were doing a bunch of stuff over there. I didn't want to get in the way, but essentially just a little bit of land clearing over there, some vertical buildings, then some facade over by Ratatouille. With that being said, I'm probably gonna head out of the park. It's disgustingly humid. There's a photo shoot going on right next to me, all right. It's disgustingly humid. The park's a little busy, and it wasn't a curfew, but there was a heavily suggested announcement that everybody kind of be where they need to get to before the hurricane comes by sunset. So with that being said, I should probably start heading home. Here's also just a closer look at those bathrooms. We're gonna get back over by the middle of World Showcase. I don't know if this place is permanent. Well, not the stand is permanent, but the placement of everything, this groundwork is certainly not temporary. So I imagine this will be used in some capacity. But if that's the case, then like this is like your first little preview of what the walkways in this area are probably gonna end up looking like. I'm a fan. I approve. I like. Look at how packed that monorail is. It's not terrible. It's not ideal. With the exception of the obscure weather today, it certainly feels like the typical Food and Wine Festival day. It's kind of dense over in World Showcase. This is another reason why I didn't want to film there too much. It was just a lot of people just everywhere. So, I don't know, I guess people have found out the secret that, while inconvenient to everyone, hurricanes are probably the best time to go to a Disney. Well, this may be my last time over here before all these changes start, so I guess I should just take it in one last time. Also, I checked the wait times, and Test Track was only 35 minutes, and Soarin' was 10, so I could be like extremely off base with how busy this park is. It just feels, alright, it's starting to get a little bit more serious now. But the structure I was talking about over there, you can kind of see it through the fence. It's just the maintenance barn, or the vehicle storage area, so nothing too exciting. Alrighty. Now it's time for the embarrassing part. I forgot to take a mental or physical note of what row I parked. Oh boy.